Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to play Menace, the demo. This is not new turn-based strategy game that is going to come out sometime in 2026, I guess. And I had a chance to play the demo. It was available on Steam. Don't know if it's still available, but I got to play it. So you're going to choose the mission. Is no campaign in this demo, at least. It's just some skirmish maps that you can choose and play. You get to choose your team and some type of commodities for the team, like weaponry, armor, ammunition, and some perks, also some buffs, something like that. No, I didn't study too much every single choice that you can take, if it's compatible with the unit that you have and so on. I tried a little somehow to take some ammunition that is good for one type of weapon than the other, or something like that. But of course, to do that the best possible way, you just have to take a longer amount of time and to really read and to really study which one goes better for the other. The only thing that I can tell you, there is no tutorial in the gameplay, at least. If you wanna go for tutorial, you can access the tutorial through a link that is going to send you to the Steam game page, and there you have to read a full explained tutorial with some images. So it's not a gameplay with tutorial. They say something like it's going to be available maybe in the finished game, also a tutorial, but in the demo you don't have it. So it's kind of not very easy to understand at the beginning what you get to do. But if you play turn-based strategy game or any type of games until now, or even real-time strategy games, RPG, stuff like that, is not very hard to understand what you can do or what you cannot do, and what you should do and how you prepare yourself. No? So after you prepare, choose what you get to choose and so on. We're going to get to the battle, going to jump there. You can do it also by tapping on the chapters in the video. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, a like, even a comment if you wish, if you enjoy, if you like my videos. After you choose your crew and everything that your different weapons, because you have two type of weapons, then you go into the map. The map here is some type of desertic map. The soldiers, they look very little. You have, like in most of these type of turn-based strategy games, the cover, half cover, full cover, also function, let's call it. You are based, the movement and action is based on the action points. Every single unit, I think it has 100 action points, and you going to spend for every action that you take an amount of action points. Like you see it here above the Weapons, if you want to shoot one, it's 40. If you want to shoot with the others, also 40. If you want to take cover, you can do that, it's 20. But also, if you take cover, when you go out of cover, you have to spend again 20. So it's kind of 40 altogether. Because if you are under cover, behind cover, also you cannot move. You can fire, but you cannot move. So now I'm trying to go ahead and take contact with the enemies. The troops are very, very small, very hard to distinguish. Some characteristics in between them. Maybe if you zoom in, then you will be able, but then you're not going to see the map too much. Also, I thought it's going to be a different type, something much zoomed in, let's say, as the sorry about the but it's going to happen because English is not my first language. But as if you saw the trailer about this game, then it gives you another impression how the game is going to be. At least I thought it's going to be something more bigger characters, more like in the type of, don't know, Classified France and type of Warhammer games and type of don't know, Divinity Origin and so on. I mean, you're going to see better the characters of soldiers than like this. This looks more like, don't know, some game from the 90s, let's say, like, don't know, Red Alert or something like that. So it's, for me, it looks not bad, but to be honest, not very good either. I mean, don't know, it's some kind of little ants on the map, and it kind of thrown me off in the beginning. So let's go. We're going to try to get close. We already managed to detect one enemy unit, that armed vehicle there. Also, I set up an armed vehicle at the beginning, but it didn't get inside for some reason. Not sure why. So I'm trying to get closer, but also not very close, so we can get in the range of the enemies, so they can open fire upon us. And we are in open fair field. We don't have no cover, no nothing, so it's going to be for sure very bad for us if we get. So luckily those troops retreated, and now we can move even more forward. Trying to somehow flank a little. Somebody's shooting, don't know from where, don't know if it's shooting on us, if it's somebody shooting each other there and we cannot see. We can just hear the action, but yeah, it's not. We're still not in the action mode. Now we detected another unit here on the left, and that's, I guess, is going to be the one that is going to engage us. Yes, he did engage us. So they fired upon us. Did some damage, not too much, but they did some. So now I thought we went too far and we couldn't use the attack, because I spent all my action points by moving. You see, now I have 19 left, and you need minimum of 40 to shoot or to throw a grenade of some sort. So you need a lot of points, action points, to do an attack. So those guys are going to still shoot upon us. We got getting some losses. No, we don't. I guess we are too far away to get damage, apparently. And we are too far away to give damage, so we have to move closer. So if we move now, we're going to use 50s, going to left 57 action points. So now we can shoot. So that is us shooting. Well, the sound effects are not bad, to be honest.
Situation still kinetic, Major.
You kinda use one.
Engaged.
So now we managed to do a lot of damage. See, now you can zoom in, you can see these guys are on the ground, so they are like taking cover. So they are going to be, it's going to be not very easy to do damage. Also about the turn base, you actually move one troop each round. Also there is no timeline, the movement line or anything to see who is coming, who is acting the next. At least I didn't find one. I didn't even look for it, but I didn't find one.
Let's do this.
Music, background music is not bad. So I'm trying to move, but we are too far away to shoot, to be able to shoot. So we're going to move a little more, and we are there a little half behind cover.
Moving.
There is another enemy unit. That question mark. I didn't play too many of these skirmish map, just one or two, cause so now we did a little more damage. They are again down. When you get a lot of damage, I don't know exactly how much percent it is, then automatically your units, they are going to go in that behind cover mode.
Orders?
But of course, to get them out, you have to spend action points. Also, if you check here above the weapon, you have that action points needed, and above you have the number, like for example 16. That is the time, the rounds, the number of rounds that you have for that weapon. So the moment it's going to get to 0, you're not going to be able to shoot anymore. And I didn't found any. We're going to get to the point 2, of course. let's go slowly. Now I'm trying to split my units. So so now they are on their belly. It's very hard to hit them. You have to be very, I guess, best strategy is to go in the best position and not use fire. So I mean, like, go move a little, get down, and then move a little more, and so on until you have in the best position to do the most damage possible. But I didn't do that at that point because I was just excited about the game to try to do something. These guys are in some type of fog area, so we cannot detect him. I guess we have to just go next to them, and then we are going to be able to detect them. So we are spending so much ammo against these guys. Then in the end we are not going to have left for the next ones.
Up for it.
Now the two troops of units there, they are firing at something. Maybe if they are more rebel troops, they are firing each other, or they are firing against some other civilians or something. Not sure. Going to leave one troop or two to take care of these ones, and try to get more closer to the next objective.
Orders?
Yeah?
Orders?
So you see, you are very close, but you still don't do fatal damage. There are still some soldier left there in that enemy. The thing is, if you fire, but you have action points left, you can still use them. So that is a good thing. You're not going to use deplete all your... I guess they're firing at the building. Now they are firing at us. So you're not going to use all your action points by attacking.
Move into cover.
Now we found out 3 units. Some reason I cannot attack them. There were a few things that I didn't understand. Why it doesn't work? Why I could not fire on those troops,
Sir.
even if they were in range? Or maybe they weren't, not sure.
Get to cover.
From the first look, I can say it's not an easy game. It's a slow pace. Yes, I mean, you have to get in a proper position, and you have to be sure you're not getting yourself
Eyes open.
on the open, so you get a lot of damage.
Orders. 103rd heading to cover.
Game here. Sir. Seeking cover.
Here I did a mistake. Well, it's not possible to
Contact.
not have... I'm not able to firing at nobody. It was a little frustrating at some point, because none of the options available I was able to use them, so... But in the same time, he was able to fire at me, so... The enemy. So that was kind of frustrating. Now again, it shows...
Lay it on him! What's your problem?
for some reason that I cannot fire upon them, but then they did fire upon me. Well, I did also fire, but not effectively at all, even if being in the same, almost the same distance, and don't know. Ah, this was the mistake. I put the smoke in the wrong area. I should have thrown it around me, but I threw it around the enemy stupidly. The animations, I cannot say they are not nice. They are cool, especially that smoke. They looks pretty realistic. But I find it very bad that they didn't put some type of tutorial. I mean, in maybe in the beginning when you're choosing your gear and your bonuses to understand what is what. Okay, if you stay and read everything, maybe you will understand it by yourself very easily. But I didn't do that, so... Here was the point where that mistake about me throwing the gases in that area made me lose the fight in the end. I already lose one troop. Don't know if you can heal them or what is it, because I tried it too and I was not able to.
Fire mission underway.
Now I'm using one of that aerial attack that you have. It's going to happen, I think, in 1 round or 2 rounds.
Yeah?
They give like every single unit has 100 action points. You will think that is a lot, but it's not. It's actually very little. You can barely move a little, and if you want to fire every round, then you can move like 3 squares and fire, something like that. That is not very good advancing speed. Now these here are a little behind cover and so on. Now it's very difficult to do damage. Almost nothing.
Orders. Grenade out. Enemy is suppressed.
Grenade launcher did a lot of damage. The first, the second, 0. Don't know why. And I am out of action points.
Sit rep. We've got KIA.
Another unit dead. Our aerial attack didn't do nothing because the enemy already moved out of there. Don't know if he can also detect our strikes or not, but he managed to go away, so he couldn't do damage. And he has another 2 units. We are getting overwhelmed with enemies. I have 3 out of 5. Oh, yes. So even if you are very close and almost straight line, you're shooting, you don't do not too much damage. So that is a little frustrating.
Taking losses.
And then the enemy shoots from across the map and he suppresses. But I guess this is part of the game, like most of the games.
We're under heavy fire.
Something like that happens. I'm still trying to win this fight if possible. If not, well, just enjoying the gameplay.
Give me solutions.
We got again suppressed. When you got suppressed, I think you go in that lay down mode, and then you have to spend 20 action points just to get up to be able to move. You can fire from that position, but you cannot move until you spend 20 action points to get up. It's very funny that they give that 100 action point system instead of 10, for example. It would be much more simpler, I guess. But anyway, it's up to everyone's point of view, let's say. So they are firing on us pretty strongly. We are getting constantly suppressed. Here it's 2 against 1 and it's still not doing a very good job. So I'm pretty bad at this demo gameplay. But we're still in the fight somehow. I didn't found in the game anyway in this demo a way to get ammo. Maybe they going to give if you accomplish some type of missions objective. Maybe, who knows. This is just a demo. So we managed to suppress, but here is like 4 against 1 and it's pretty messy. We got suppressed, we used 20, now we got 10 left again. We didn't even manage to get behind cover, so next attack is going to be very bad. I still have that missile mode that I can use. Let's see if we manage to do some damage with that.
Orders?
I thought I'm going to be able to somehow heal, because that plus there, it should mean that you can heal your units, at least based on other games that I played before, but none of that. So I decided to make myself invisible, but apparently you make not just invisible, your visibility also changes, so that kind of sucks, to be honest. I thought we were going to make ourselves hard to get detected, but we can see pretty good, but no. Well, it kind of makes sense with the smoke around us everywhere, so it kind of makes sense that we don't see either. I didn't found a way to use that rifle. No way, I don't know how, don't know what, maybe the range, maybe the type of enemy, maybe don't know. I have no idea. I tried it very hard, but was not successful. So You see, every time I got up, actually I lost 50 points. Don't know why, because I was suppressed in the battle and I didn't do it that myself. Maybe, I have no idea. But they used to take all the time 50 when you get suppressed and then you get up and try to move again. Like I said, the rifle, that sniper rifle doesn't... I couldn't use it. I don't know how, but I couldn't.
Fire mission underway.
Now the missile launch, but we don't know if they did some casualties, if they did some damage, because you cannot see that side of the map anymore, that part of the map. Now it's kind of revealing, and I guess one enemy unit at least it was there, it disappeared, so maybe it did the damage, killed one enemy unit. But I'm really not sure, to be honest. Maybe they just left and we didn't saw nothing. I don't feel like this game brings something new, at least based on this demo. You see, the one guy actually ran away, so don't know, did we kill one troop? I said we did kill one. There were 4, no? If no one, some appear behind the blocks here.
I'll make 'em count.
So it's kind of also frustrating. You are firing one tile away and you do no damage, so that's kind of strange. No, not sure. But then he fires behind the corner actually, and he managed to do us damage. So don't know how is that based on, what factors taking in place. So you see, there is the force unit, so actually our rocket didn't do no single damage. So they were, I think they were like 3 in that area, and they didn't do no damage. And also they managed to kill one of our units behind the corner. They shooting from behind the corner and they still managed to kill it. And I shoot one tile away and nothing. And I don't understand why it keeps showing me red instead of like it's in range. It's there, is nothing in front of those units, and I do no damage. And this guy, one tile away from me, and basically he managed to take away some of my units, but I didn't do no one single point of damage. So kind of don't know. Kind of bad energy or something. I have no idea. Now we did manage to do some damage.
103rd receiving fire.
They do the same, do a lot of damage to us. We are suppressed, I think.
Ready to advance again.
Why so hostile?
I don't get it. They fired and managed to get behind that wall in the same round. I find like when you fire 40 action points, maybe they need less than me. Not sure. It's kind of unbalanced, in my opinion. Or maybe I'm not too good at this job. Going to use that
Another kill.
drone to have a visibility over the targets. Let's see if that way I can do more damage. I'm pretty sure not. So now we are 2 against 1, 2 against 4, and we don't do very well because one is almost dead. We are just one unit or something like that. We don't have no ammo in our main rifle, and the granite launcher also has not too many charges left. And I cannot shoot. I cannot shoot. That is another thing that I didn't understood. I can't fire. Tried.
103rd has
It was not possible. I clicked and it didn't let me. It didn't interact. It didn't do nothing. Or it's a glitch or don't know. It's very difficult to understand. So I just tried to play, even if at this point it was pointless. I'm for sure going to lose. But I just say, okay, let's be a fair play and play until the end.
Nothing of value lost.
But you see, in this position, it's not possible for me to fire. Well, with the main weapon, I have no charges left, I guess, or something, or it's somehow blocked. And the grenade launcher doesn't fire. I tried to, but it didn't. So had no idea why. It keeps showing me some red line, but what exactly that means, don't understand it. So I decided to lay low, so to, at least not to get the damage myself.
Finally.
Those guys are throwing some type of mortars. So yeah. We're firing nothing, no one single point of damage, as you can see, 2 tiles away. So I have no idea why. We are so bad at firing. Or is a glitch, or it just meant for us to lose. Not sure. The video is getting close to the end. I'm going to draw my conclusion out. So I guess we are too close to throw with the grenade, apparently. Something like that. Now we managed to do a lot of damage. Okay, so let's go to the conclusion. Conclusion is... for a game that looks very easy, the gameplay is very difficult. It's not understandable. Some weapons don't fire because we are too close, some because we are too far away, but nowhere it shows the range of the weapon. It shows the range of our action points, but not so much. Sometimes it shows the range of the weapon too, but some of the weapons doesn't show nothing. Now the main weapon, our main weapon, for some reason is blocked. Have no idea why that happened, but it did. So we cannot fire.
I'll buy replacements. Finally.
It should have made, don't know. Also, based on the thriller, the game is not what the thriller shows. The thriller shows something more like a third-person shooter than a turn-based strategy game. The game, it is a turn-based strategy. Don't know what to say. Don't know what to say. If they improve a little the gameplay and they make a little more clearly why and what, at least for some people like me, more maybe stupid, don't know, then it can be good to play, it can be good to try, but otherwise I don't understand it. There is no tutorial, there is no story, at least in this demo. It's just some pure skirmish maps without any,
Your competency.
don't know, any goal whatsoever, something like that. So I don't know what to say. I don't know. I want to like it. The graphic is not bad, not bad. I would like to be the units more visible. They are too small and they are very hard to distinguish, especially in this desert map. And the UIs, I find it not very easy to navigate and to understand what and why. So that is my opinion, at least. It's only my opinion. Doesn't mean that it has to be yours too. You can try the demo, you can make an opinion for yourself. So if you enjoy my video, if you enjoyed this demo gameplay, please give a like, share, comment and subscribe. I will post more videos about other games, demos, gameplays, game playthroughs, anything that I can think of. Thanks again for watching and have a very nice day.
Yeah. I suggest we go around. They're in cover. Orders. Orders. Yeah? Need to do better. Defenses are getting steep. Orders. 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 Orders.